Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
Time for our tale of the tape. He is Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it. The greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They miss with the jab. Oh, that punch. They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. Chance to make history. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they got caught. Here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Nice job getting that punch through. And a wise move there to clinch.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just yet.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell sometime.
And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch could change everything in this battle. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Nice punch. What a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Todd, I was a fighter that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles the fighter.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Good one.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judge...
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just misses with that uppercut. Touching him up again. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down...
Well, it's a smart move to clinch, but you can't do that too often. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. Very close match.
Seconds are so precious at this stage of the game.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
What a punch. He just misses with that jab. A wise veteran move there to clinch.
Sometimes stop.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think...
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Perfect counter shot. Jab slightly off target. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But it's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on him, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step up again.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Rocky Marciano, who hits a counter punch. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Oh, he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr.
It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy. Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
punch landed. He'll hug him again, but you can't blame him, can you?
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to come.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter punch. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he will hold here. And good thing he did, because he was getting beaten up.
Don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Rocky just got clipped. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And a good decision here to clinch.
You cannot do it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's gone.
Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
You need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Trying to land that jab. And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
What you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6 or 7 times just to get the advantage with the referee, so he tells them off. In fight game, I've got to get you to the point where you're complaining, you're getting frustrated, you try and butt me, you try and bite me, you try and do something out of character where the referee jumps on you and takes a point off you. That's the whole name of the game. Or even make you tired. There's a tactic to do it. Trust me, in the gym, these guys do a lot more, and it's a lot rougher.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Good right hand. Another scoring shot there. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Insane action. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Nice head movement.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the...
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instinct. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Perfect punch. Can't land the jab there. Swing and a miss with that hook. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
So you're getting in there with some...
Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Jab misses. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get...
And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And at some point, the corner needs to decide, oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. There's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
I need to see that again.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took the deep.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Perfect punch. Catch and is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it'll happen all over again.